The Trump administration continued its attack on black and brown immigrants fleeing war and persecution in late September with Executive Order 13888. The executive order states that refugees cannot be resettled anywhere in America unless the governor of that state and the local government of the community where the refugees will be resettled consent in writing to the resettlement of refugees in that state and locality. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam has consented in writing to U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo that Virginia does consent to and is committed to welcoming refugees. Yesterday, Governor Northam released a copy of his letter to Secretary Mike Pompeo, reaffirming Virginia's commitment to welcoming refugees. Here are several quotes from the letter. Virginia has welcomed refugees who are fleeing war, persecution, or other dire circumstances. We know that no one chooses to abandon their home until conditions become so difficult that the unknown is preferable. Northam went on to explain to the Trump administration, Virginia helps refugees settle into new homes only in those localities that participate in the Virginia Community Capacity Initiative, which ensures that a community's elected officials, faith leaders, schools, and other stakeholders are committed to helping refugees build new homes and lives. We work with resettlement agencies that have deep ties to these communities. We have always been clear that successful resettlement only happens with community involvement. And the last quote I'll share with you, Northam writes, quote, "These are people who no longer have a home. History shows us that this could happen to any of us. We must all imagine ourselves in their shoes and treat them as we would wish to be treated. If I were ever in such a position, I hope a friendly country would take me in and let me rebuild my life in peace and safety." I believe people of decency would share that hope. Virginia's lights are on, our doors are open, and we welcome new Virginians to make their homes here. To read the letter in its entirety, click the link in the story description on our page. While the administration wants to fearmonger and brazenly put forth policies that show their hatred for black and brown refugees, locally, the community has embraced immigrants and refugees. Harrisonburg City Public Schools are attended by students from 46 different countries. Refugees and immigrants of all backgrounds have been settling here and have been welcomed here for decades. And the result of such a diverse community has been positive. Contrary to what Donald J. Trump and Stephen Miller would like you to think, crime is relatively low in Harrisonburg. To learn about other cultures and religions, you don't have to go far. Harrisonburg is home to Iraqi Arabs and Iraqi Kurds, Hondurans, Puerto Ricans, Salvadorans, Mexicans, Ethiopians, Ukrainians, Syrians, Jordanians, the Congolese, and many more. Of course, with all this diversity in a small city of 54,000 people, there's a wide selection of ethnic cuisine to choose from on any given day of the week. You can choose from a slew of Middle Eastern restaurants, Mexican restaurants, Salvadoran restaurants, numerous food trucks that offer cuisine from all over the globe, and then there's my favorite, Indian cuisine. If you stop by the American Indian Cafe at 91 North Main Street in Harrisonburg, say hello to the owners for me. They're from Nepal. While you're there, I recommend you try the chicken curry spice level number 2. In Harrisonburg, Theodore Whitelow, breaking through news.